In GCT 2025 Superbet Classic Romania Round 1, so steers the game into a well-known English opening King's English variation Krumnikshirov counter-attack, testing Deac's preparation. On c4. On e5. Knight c3 leads us into English opening King's English variation Krumnikshirov counter-attack. Bishop b4. Knight d5. Threatening knight takes b4. Bishop e7 played by Deac. Knight f3. Threatening knight takes e5. On d6 played by Deac. On g3. On c6. Threatening pawn takes d5. Knight takes e7 played by So. Knight takes e7. On b4 it is novelty move. On f6. Bishop g2. Bishop e6. On d3. Queen d7. King castled kingside. On a5. Threatening pawn takes b4. On takes a5 played by So. Rook takes a5. Queen c2. On c5. Rook b1. Knight bc6. Queen b2. King castled kingside. Queen takes b7. Rook takes a2. Queen takes d7. Bishop takes d7. Knight d2. Knight d4. Threatening knight takes e2 check. Rook e1 played by So. Bishop c6. Rook b2. Threatening rook takes a2. Rook takes b2 played by Deac. Bishop takes b2. Bishop takes g2. King takes g2. Knight e6. Rook a1. Rook b8. Threatening rook takes b2. Bishop c3 played by So. King f8. On e3. King e8. King f3. Rook b7. King e2. King d7. On f4. On h5. Knight e4. Knight c6. On f5. Threatening pawn takes e6 check. Knight c7 played by Deac. On h3. Rook a7. Rook takes a7. Knight takes a7. On g4. Threatening pawn takes h5. On takes g4 played by Deac. On takes g4. Knight c6. King f3. Knight e7. Knight g3. On g6. Bishop a5. So wants to play. Bishop takes c7. King takes c7. Pawn takes g6. Knight takes g6. Knight e4. King d7. Knight takes f6 check, and gain a significant edge. Knight e8 played by Deac. Bishop d2. Knight g7. On g5. Knight takes f5. On takes f6. Take a moment to spot the best move for Deac. Knight c6 is best move here because Knight e4. King e6. King g4. Knight d8. Bishop a5. Knight f7 position is equal. Let's analyze the main variation. Pawn takes f6. Knight takes g3 loses position played by Deac. On f7 Deac fought hard but ultimately had to concede defeat.